Hello and welcome to Homeworld Remastered. I am RMP792 and I have never played Homeworld. It's probably a bit of a shocking thing to state for somebody who considers himself a serious gamer, but, well, let's face it, Homeworld is quite old these days, and getting a copy of it is basically impossible. So, yes, I have never actually played the original Homeworld, but that is what remastered editions are for. Now, given that Homeworld Remastered is actually two games in one, it is a remastering of both Homeworld and Homeworld 2, I may end up splitting this over 2 weeks. That will depend entirely on the length of each game and how long it takes me to get through it, so that will be a judgment call that I will make. But we will have to see. So, since I've never played it before, I probably should play the tutorial. And, yeah. Let's take this right from the start. Camera control, unit selection. Yeah. I'm assuming this follows fairly standard RTS principles, so I can probably figure most of this stuff out, but, yeah. Playing tutorials is never a bad idea. Okay, play basics.
Welcome to the Homeworld training mission. This tutorial will cover the user interface, camera control, unit selection, and movement.
Right.
Our first priority is the taskbar. The taskbar provides you with a variety of information about what you currently have selected and provides you easy access to basic commands.
Okay.
Click OK to continue. You can minimize the taskbar by clicking on the flashing icon or pressing backspace. Do this now.
Do that.
To bring the taskbar back, keep pressing backspace. Do this now. Good job.
So that makes everything kind of pretty.
The recall window displays all previous speech in the mission. Click on the recall icon to display all previous speech in the mission. To exit the recall window, throughout the game, objectives will be assigned to you.
Yep.
Objectives give you information on you have just been issued a new objective. Good job.
Okay.
This is the objectives screen. Click the Learn How to Play Homeworld objective to get more information on it. To
Obtain a
exit
basic
the objective
familiarity
screen,
with camera
click
control,
on the
unit
close
selection, and
button.
movement. Fine.
To issue orders, you must first select the ships you want to left-click on the scouts to select them. Scouts selected.
Okay, so that's a
New
squadron of
reinforcements
scouts.
available. A second scout squadron is launching. To select multiple squadrons, first hold down the left mouse button and then drag a box around both scout
Okay, so we've
squadrons.
got both squadrons
Do
selected.
this now. Excellent work.
Yes,
Notice that the taskbar has been updated with your selection.
Okay.
The taskbar lists all currently selected ships. Ships can be selected by left-clicking, drag selecting, and by clicking on the ship icon in the taskbar.
Okay.
In order to master space combat, you must first learn how to control the camera. At this point, the camera is focused on a squadron. Hold down the right mouse button and move the mouse to rotate the camera. Do this now.
Gotta say, for a
Excellent
game
work.
that's as old as this, they've done a very good
OK
job
to
cleaning up the
continue.
graphics, because it looks pretty good so
Continue
far.
practicing camera rotation.
Yes,
to
fine.
zoom the camera, scroll the mouse
Yep.
wheel, or hold down both mouse buttons while moving
yeah, this
the
is
mouse
pretty standard
forwards
RTS
and
stuff.
backwards. Practice camera zooming.
Yes, thank you. In and out.
Good
in and
work.
out.
When you are ready to continue, click OK. To pan the camera, move the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Do this now. Excellent work. Click OK to continue. The arrow keys on the keyboard also pan the camera. Now, pan the camera until the scouts are no longer in view. Good
Done.
work. Click OK to focus the camera on a ship. Press the middle mouse button or use the focus key. This snaps the camera to the currently selected ship, in this case, the Scouts. Excellent work.
Standing by.
To focus on an unselected ship, hold down the Alt key and left-click on the object. Try this now. The next topic is the Sensors Manager. To
cool.
activate the Sensors Manager, press spacebar or click on the sensor. The Sensors Manager allows you to see the game world from a much greater distance. The two green dots represent the two scout squadrons. From the Sensors Manager, you can see distant objects such as these asteroids. The Sensors Manager also displays objective information. Camera control and ship selection work as normal in the Sensors Manager. All ships have a tactical overlay, or TO for short. TOs help identify friendly and enemy targets. Friendly ships will have green TOs. Enemy targets will have red TOs. Allies have yellow TOs. Right-click Tab cycles through all various TO settings. Some settings display more information than others. Experiment using the camera in the Sensors Manager now. To return to the normal view, we will now cover ship movement. To effectively command your fleet, first select a scout squadron. Now, right-click on this group of asteroids to issue a right-click move command. Well done.
Okay.
Right-click movement
Joys of
orders
really
a ship to move to a specified
basic and simple
landmark.
tutorials.
For example, another ship, an asteroid, or a piece of debris. Remember, you can rotate and zoom the camera. The scouts have reached their destination. Ships can also be moved to any point. To use the movement disc, right-click on empty space, or press the movement hotkey. Good work. The movement disc represents the current plane the selected unit is on. Right-click on a desired location to issue a move order. The ship will now move to its target destination. The next lesson will cover vertical movement. While right-click movement covers most situations, bring up the Sensors Manager. Notice the ping on the map is above the world plane. The world plane is the horizontal disk at the center of the map. Click OK to continue.
Okay.
Now, bring up the movement disk by right-clicking on empty space. To raise or lower the destination point, hold down the left mouse button and move the mouse up or down. Good.
Okay, so I'm going to send them there. I do not have anybody selected. Okay. Nope. Not entirely sure what's going on at this point.
This concludes this tutorial.
Okay.
Practice using the camera, selecting ships, and issuing move orders. When you're ready to move on, click.
Okay. Well, that was your fairly standard tutorial. Nothing
This tutorial will cover resourcing, shipbuilding, and combat. To build ships and research new technology, you will need to harvest resources. Resources can be gathered from asteroids and salvage. To harvest, select the resource collector and right-click on the indicated asteroid. Do excellent.
Okay, so that's
additionally, pressing the Harvest hotkey, H, will order selected resource collectors to harvest nearby production ships, like this carrier, can build ships. Click the Build button, B, to open the Build Manager.
Okay, so
the currently displayed menu shows the available fighter class ship. Click on the Scout icon to begin construction of a Scout squadron. Notice how the progress bar increases, indicating the status of the current build task.
And we have some scouts. Sorry, I appreciate I'm not talking much at the moment because she's talking a lot.
Or the research hotkey, R, to activate. This is the Research Manager.
Okay.
Notice that Enhanced Scout Sensor technology is available for research.
Is it?
This improves Scout Sensors. Click OK to continue. Click on Enhanced Scout Sensors to research Enhanced Scout Sensors.
That's capital class research. There we go. Enhanced sensors.
Each research item will unlock new build or research options to enhance your ships. Deciding what to research or upgrade is critical for victory. Click OK to continue.
And there's my resources, okay. And now I'm assuming I have to wait for this to get finished, and tickety 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 tick. Almost there. And done.
Scout sensor research complete. Stand by to begin combat lessons. A squadron of bombers has been constructed, and an unarmed torpedo frigate has been provided. Click OK to continue. To attack a target, select the bomber squadron and right-click on the torpedo frigate. Order the bombers to attack the torpedo frigate now.
That's the torpedo frigate we're attacking, is it? Okay, bombers.
Attack vector laid in.
Target and destroy.
To attack multiple enemies, hold down Control and use the left mouse button to drag select a group of targets. Attack the 3 frigates now.
Engaging. Roger. Reporting. Lock all
Seem to
weapons on
apply.
target.
So I can basically hold down Control and then draw a box around the enemies on the attack. Okay, that's something I hadn't seen before. Because I appreciate this is, you know, playing it old school, as 'twere.
Congratulations. You now understand all the basics required to play Homeworld.
Good. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Ooh, advanced commands. Some interceptors.
This tutorial covers control groups, special actions, and advanced commands. Control groups allow you to select a group of ships and first select the 3. Now press the control key and the number 1. You have now assigned that group to the number 1. From now on, pressing the number 1 key or clicking on the 1 icon on the task. Pressing the number 1 twice will also focus the camera on the interceptors. Up to 10 groups can be assigned. Now assign the newly arrived bombers to Group 2. Group 2 designated.
Okay. Hang on.
Group 1 reporting.
Okay, at the moment, Group
copy.
1 and Group 2 are the same.
Copy.
All that.
Group
better.
excellent. Now, order Group 2 to attack the enemy frigate that is just hyperspaced in.
Attack coordinates locked in.
Okay, target and destroy.
Group 1 reporting.
And it's very, 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 very nearly dead. Okay, give it another pass. Take it down.
Group 2 reports failure. Well done. The next lesson covers special actions. Special actions vary from ship to ship. The carrier that has just arrived has a cloaking generator. To use special actions, first select the carrier. This tab displays all special actions. Currently, only the cloak ability icon is active. Press the cloak icon to activate the carrier's cloak generator. Special actions are also activated via the Shift menu. To access the Shift menu, hold down Shift and right-click on a ship or empty space. Using either the Special Actions commands icons on the taskbar or the Shift menu, order the carrier to decloak.
And I want you to...
Cloaking offline.
There you go.
Unlike Cloak, some special actions require a target. This Marine frigate is one such example. Marine frigates are used to capture enemy ships. To capture an enemy ship, select the Marine frigate and right-click on the enemy frigate. You can also use the capture icon or the Shift menu.
So I keep trying to use WAS and D to move the camera. Which some games let you do, and others like to use them for other things.
Marines going in.
And we now have an assault frigate. Or we will do once the Marines finish their job.
Alright, stage 1 complete. Let's take the bridge.
So it sounds like a really easy
Good work,
job.
Well
people.
done.
The bridge is ours. Roger.
Okay.
Tactics will be covered next. Idle ships will default to their tactics setting. Tactics govern how ships react to the enemy. Units set on aggressive will retaliate against all enemy targets.
Okay.
Ships on defensive will defend friendly ships but will not pursue enemy targets.
Sounds
This
like
is
my
the
kind of
default
tactic.
Passive tactics order units to stand down. They will not engage the enemy under any circumstances.
And I'm unlikely to
Tactics
use
will
that
also
much,
change
but
the
okay.
formations ships use. Click OK to continue. To change tactics for selected ships, click on the desired tactic on the taskbar. You can also use the tactics hotkeys. Strike groups are tactical formations of ships designed to select all of these ships.
Ready.
Now, select a strike group formation from the strike group rollout on the taskbar.
Which is where exactly was that? Ah, it's that one of these.
Strike group acknowledged.
Well done.
And that puts
Strike
them into a
groups are more
formation.
efficient than the collection of their parts.
Yeah, cool.
However, you will notice that a strike group will only travel as quickly as its slowest unit.
fair
Therefore,
enough.
a strike group is a trade-off between speed and efficiency. Waypoints allow you to move your ships along specified paths. This can be used to move around asteroid fields or to set up. Click on the waypoint icon, hotkey W, to enter waypoint mode. While in this
so I've been
mode,
doing
you can
before.
queue a series of move commands. Your ships will move to each destination point in sequence. Practice this now. Waypoints can also be used to issue common commands such as attack or harvest. However, once a command is issued, the waypoint path ends at that point.
Okay.
To end the waypoint, simply click on the waypoint icon, the hotkey. You have now successfully completed the final tutorial for Homeworld. If you wish to practice these skills, you will be confronted by ever-increasing Vigor strike forces.
No, I think I'm comfortable with that. It's all fairly standard, just with a couple of slightly old-school ways of doing things. Which I'm okay with, I think.
Coordinates locked in.
So, there we go. Okay. And then can we... that one. Right, so I'm happy with that tutorial, so we can now head back to the main menu and we can begin the single player game. Thinking. Come on. Load. And there we go.
"100 years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent.
Which great desert? That is kind of impressive.
An ancient starship buried in the sand.
Well, that would cause a bit of an international incident. So I'm assuming this is implied to be Earth.
Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Higara,
Homeworld?
our home.
So they found something.
The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years.
And then, of course, there were the budget overruns, and then all the issues with bits not working the way they were supposed to.
It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices.
But hey, it'll all be worth it for the jobs it creates.
The greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core.
Well, that's a bit creepy.
She is now Fleet Command.
That is a lot creepy.
The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
So the way they're talking implies this isn't Earth, so is Earth the world they're looking for, I wonder?
Scaffold control standing by.
Oh, that music is
All stations
gorgeous.
green. You're cleared to approach. You got it.
Bays 8, 9, and 10 sealed.
Scaffold decks A, B, C secure. Decks D and E secure. Scaffold secure. All systems green. Release crew standing by. What a beautiful sight.
I am really loving this music, guys, I've got to say.
This is Fleet Command. Reporting Mothership relaunch status. Command online.
So the ship's finally ready to
Resourcing
go.
online. Construction online. Cryogenic subsections A through J online.
And of course they're
K
putting people
through
in
S.
cryo sleep.
Online. Scaffold control, stand by for alignment.
Rotating the whole thing. God, the engineering design to build something like that.
Alignment confirmed.
Assuming the size
Stand by, release
that I think it
control.
is, that thing is bloody huge.
All caliper banks released.
The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We are away.
Okay, this is a pretty good way to open your game, guys. God, just listen to that score. I would have heard people say that the Homeworld series had really good music, but man, am I loving this.
Stand by for command line testing.
And I'm assuming I'm about to get control of some small
Command
forces.
line green. Initial fleet in position.
Course deleted.
The Carbrock system. Dang it.
Fleet intelligence going online. Our task is to analyze all sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive tests, several trials must be completed. Test construction by building the primary research ship.
Roger
Test
that.
resource processing by harvesting the asteroids provided nearby.
Hyperspace module charging. 35% capacity and rising. The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive
Okay,
test
get some
in 10
resource
minutes.
collection going. And we need to build a research ship.
At
let's
ease.
say.
Stand by to begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target
enough.
drones have been provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
Roger that.
Ready.
Go with a nice,
New formation
with a nice
acknowledged.
broad line. And where are those target drones? Did it say? Is that these guys? No, cryo trays.
Local resources
They're
exhausted.
over there
Fleet.
somewhere.
Moving on.
Nope, rubber shot. Ah, right, I presumably can't
Strike
see them because they're under the
coordinates
fog of war. So they should turn up any second now. There they are.
Strike group, prepare for assault.
Target and engage. Meanwhile, a research ship
underway.
built. No research available at the moment. How do I close that, I wonder? Our fighters are engaging quite happily with the target drones. Meanwhile, we've got a resource collector bringing in some resources, which is good. We'll need them to finish the construction of the research
That's
ship.
all of them. Ready for orders. Reporting.
Roger that, RTB. Head back to the barn.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Resource collector coming in.
Formation trial complete. Flight analysis shows a 22% increase in combat performance.
Always good.
The next trial will test the effectiveness of tactics. Stand by to begin tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
New
Roger
research
that.
available. Research ship complete.
As well
Acknowledged.
assign you
Strike
guys to
group
Squadron
coordinates locked
1.
The
in.
primary research ship has been constructed. The research division is online. Begin fighter chassis research immediately.
Chassis, not chassis. Okay, you guys, I want you to go
Weapon set to full
aggressive
power.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
and
Strike
engage.
group, prepare for assault.
Maneuver at will and take him down. So they can quite happily engage at will. We've got the chassis research going on, which is not hideously expensive. And these drones are just getting torn apart because they are drones and they're not defending themselves.
Mothership.
How do I close that up?
Research complete. New fighters available for construction. New research available. Mothership.
Okay. So, long-range scanning probe. Okay.
Group 1 reports victory.
Good job, Group 1. Okay. That's everything for now. And there's the next objective coming up.
Tactics trial complete. The next trial will test the performance of the salvage corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
Roger that. Stroke the salvage
Assembly
corvette.
underway.
Meanwhile, Group 1,
Group 1.
head back to the barn.
Strike group moving into position.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm assuming my resource collector's still pootling back and forth between the asteroid and the mothership. So I'm trying to get a
Salvage
closer look at
corvette
those
complete.
Copy.
at my scouts, but I keep zooming past them with a single flick of the mouse wheel. Ah, so that my construction complete. Good.
Roger.
There it is.
Mothership.
Nope.
Confirmed.
Salvage corvette, which needs to go over here somewhere.
Moving
wasn't
to
it?
destination.
Ah, no, it's there.
En route.
Set a course, corvette. Queues, population info, toggle events. Okay. And I might as well research the Corvette drive because I've got the spare resources to do it. And dock chips. Ah, there we go.
Acknowledged.
Okay, salvage Corvette, move to that target drone. Scuttled. Guard. And I'm assuming I can just click on it and, yeah, it's bringing it back. Home for some salvaging. Okay. So yes, this is standard sort of early mission stuff, but I have no problem with that. I'm assuming things will heat up soon. Well, looking at my timer, we are getting near to the end of this first video.
Reporting.
Research complete. New corvettes available for construction.
Strike group moving into position. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Okay, guys. Dive, 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 dive.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Stand by for a hyperdrive
There we go.
test. Internal pressure doors will be sealed in 2 minutes. Abort systems standing by.
Hyperspace module fully charged. I am ready to initiate quantum wave generation on your mark. Good luck, everyone.
Roger that.
All sections have reported in. We are clear to proceed. Trigger the hyperspace drive at your discretion.
Okay then, I think, looking at my timer, I'm going to hit that button at the beginning of the next video. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.